Hello!
Hello, everyone!
It's Maker Monday.
It is. It is Monday, and we are making today.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are brand new, I'm going to give a quick little intro. My name is UGW Timber, and
I'm UGW Ether.
And we are the community team for a game called Q.U.I.R.K. And we are also joined by our lovely video wizard, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi. I'm here too.
She's here. She's always watching.
Always watching.
Always.
Whoa.
Anyway, so Q.U.I.R.K is a multiplayer, build your own levels, share with your friends, and play game.
Yeah.
And we're going to dive right into it a little later on because we just released our brand new game mode called Sportsball.
Sportsball!
So now you can make your levels in Arena Sportsball map.
Yeah.
So we're super, super excited to have just released that. And we are going to give you the pro tips, how they work, all the rules, all the new blocks that have come with Sportsball.
Which is a ton.
A ton.
Yeah.
So we're super excited to show you guys that and share some tricks that those who have played maybe didn't know about. Like
Something new, huh?
Yeah, something new and exciting. I know a lot of our builders probably know the jam already, but I'm excited for you guys to discover a little extra tidbits.
Yeah, so as we're doing the stream today, we will also be answering your questions. So if you got questions or comments, you want to know a little bit about our game, you need some advice, maybe you're going through a thing, Timber and I give awesome advice.
The best
We're
advice.
really good.
Basically therapists.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, without all the schooling.
Yeah, who needs that?
Anyway, yeah, so we are not licensed advisors.
And please
advice
don't actually
givers.
take any of our advice.
Yeah. Cool. What do we got here?
We got a lot. Hi, Mika. We haven't seen Mika for a minute. Gothic Medics.
Sage is in. Trickster's in. Gothic
Yeah.
Medics in. Nice. Good to see you all, friends. We adore you all. And we're super glad that you're here.
Yes. So we kind of held it off for a little while because we were doing contests and we were showing off some of our patch notes and stuff. Today, I'm super, super excited to get back into community highlights. And
Oh, right.
I know I said it in our Discord, and if you're not in our Discord, you definitely should be because I give out a lot of really nice compliments in our Discord.
You really do. You're kind.
Yeah, like
You're thoughtful.
you need an ego boost, join discord.gg/Q.U.I.R.K. Right down there. Kelly's amazing. I'll even say nice things to you on Twitter. Yeah, it's so pretty. So you can hear nice things like your guys' map game has been unbelievable.
So newish on the scene compared to some of our old timers. Trickster's maps are unbeliveteable.
So fantastic.
Solid maps. The whole studio is just really, really impressed. So good on you.
Yes, and even our veteran builders like Gothic Medics.
Oh, Frontline, we're not leaving you out. Sorry, brother. We see you.
Oh, I know, Frontline, I miss you. Frontline, we're looking for maps from you, Frontline. Make a map.
Yeah, get in.
And everyone else who has been making map has really been starting to use the blocks in very creative ways.
Yeah.
Ways that I haven't even thought of, and we're going to get to that, especially with one coming up. So let's check a look.
Let's do it. Let's check a look.
Yeah, I got permission.
Yeah, we can say that.
Yeah, we can say that. Thanks, Lindsay.
Thanks,
The
Lindsay.
best. I'm going to hand you our
Give me this.
notes. All right, direct me, sir. Before I
Well,
take the wheel.
hey, speaking of Trickster,
Ooh, I'm going flying. Okay.
get in there. Oh, wait, you know what? Nobody's seen this yet. Do you want to run on the comments? You wanna do it later?
Yeah, we could. Yes.
Yes,
I turned around and it all looked pretty much the same.
Well, they haven't
So-
seen we've shifted gears.
Yes.
We're now officially rolling out of, we're no longer Halloweeny.
Yeah, now we're just
Fall.
festive. Yeah.
We're just festive. Yeah.
Fall.
Autumn harvest.
Our autumn bounty, as I miss.
A cornucopia.
Oh, our Q.U.I.R.K.
Quirkacopia.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, so we are changing. This is in our maker server, which I know a lot of you in chat right now have access to. That is our super awesome we get to show off some of the things that we haven't shown off live.
Yes.
And we give access to some of our most skilled builders to break everything, test the boundaries before we release it to everyone else.
That's right. Yeah. And if you are wanting to be a part of that, you can do so by sending us a note, builders@ugenworld.com, and we will send you some information on what it's all about. We actually get together once in a while, talk about maps, talk about the new blocks. As new features come on board, we actually put it out to the maker server first so the builders can tell us exactly how they like it. And if they don't like it, we don't ship it.
Yeah.
We change it. And that's just kind of how we do.
Yes. So this is our sort of new commons, our fall commons. As you can see, we got rid of things like the jack-o'-lanterns. The lava has turned into regular lava. No more green poison lava. Our bouncy house turned into a turkey, which is probably my very favorite.
I gotta tell you, so isn't that great? It's good stuff. Sarah, you may know her as Gilaimelin.
I'm not even. It's like New Zealand. Zealand, did I do it?
You did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Timber never pronounces her name right, and so it's always a lot of fun. But I gave a pronunciation guide in our Discord channel to help. It was spot on. But anyway, she put this together. She was funny because I was like, well, guess we're just going to have to go back to the old map now that Halloween's over. She was like, wait, no.
She threw herself onto the map.
She did. Immediately, and created this beautiful...
Yes. I love the colors on our little Q.U.I.R.K church thing.
Yeah, Q.U.I.R.K.
A Q.U.I.R.K. sporting some new exciting colors. Everything's a little toned down. We brushed aside the cobwebs.
We did, quite literally.
So,
hey, but did you know, Timber, that even though you do not see the Halloween blocks that are in here, we kept them in the build palette.
What?
I know.
That's super exciting.
You'll be able to use them forever.
Yes.
Yeah, and ever and ever. And we'll be adding new ones soon.
Awesome. I love it.
All right, are we diving in?
We are.
Cool. So the first one, we talked a little bit about Trickster's maps that they created. Lava rings.
Awesome. So I forgot.
So we're going to check out.
That things work a little differently on Maker Server because I don't have all my features, so all of these are wrong.
Hey!
Ooh. I might only have to go on. Hold on. We might be doing this a little different way.
We always do it just a little differently. But while Timber runs around and figures that out, I want to talk a little bit about what we've got coming up. So today, later on, not right now, we're going to show you a submission from another one of our builders. I think he's Big Dog 2017. Is that right? Big Dog 2017?
That roll. Yeah.
I think that's anyway. They have submitted a design and something pretty awesome. And for those of you who are familiar with game dev, this won't be new to you, but those of you who are not, oftentimes when we are working on games, we need a lot of time to be able to develop special features for the season. Our team works really fast, but if you've got ideas or things that you would like us to put in a winter update, you should share your ideas. And
now is the time to do it.
Now's the time to do it, but now is the time to take a look at Trickster's map. No, it's not. I lied.
No, keep talking. Keep talking about this.
Yeah, I'm going to keep vamping. So we've got lots of great ideas coming in from folks. You can join us. Kelly's going to drop our social media stuff down there at the bottom. You can join us at our in Discord. Now, the thing that we really enjoy, and a lot of developers have now begun embracing this kind of development. We've been doing it, well, since day one. But you get to hang out with the developers of Q.U.I.R.K. Here at the UGen Studios. We will dive in and answer your questions, provide any tech support or help, or jump in and play with you, or whatever it is that you are looking for. You want to, give us an idea on some future features or blocks and all that kind of good stuff. We're here to listen to you, and we do it quite frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because we care.
We care.
We do indeed. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. As Timber said, we're going to show off Sportsball, and I'm excited about a new game type. And because, Timber talked a bit about the Builders Club. The Builders Club has a really key role in helping us vet the features that we're going to roll out to the live server. Can anyone join the maker server and be a builder? No. You got to really want to be a builder, and you got to show that by creating maps, asking questions, and being engaged. It's a pretty low bar as far as entry goes, but we really look for people who are passionate and who have some ideas that they want to share, and who like the notion of being able to influence a video game in its development.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so jump into our Discord, poke around, ask any questions. I'm choking on my own self. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I do want to give a shout out, a really active community of late of folks that are providing help, tips, and tricks. I was watching our stream because every week we do 2 different streams, maybe more to come. But we do our Monday, Maker Monday stream where we sit and we hang out. We do all kinds of fun stuff, and we just sort of act like big dorks. And then on Fridays, we do our happy hour stream.
Yes.
And
we get professionals.
We get like actual real streamers, not just dev dorks like us. But anyway, I was watching the brand new streamer play. And it was funny. I was like, Timber, we got to jump, like behind the scenes, we're always running around kind of checking out how the streamer's doing and how's the build doing and is everything stable and getting all stressed out about it. But Timber and I are getting kind of like, we're going to get in there.
Yeah, just hunched over like
and really just kind of doing the thing. And then one of our community members pops up and says, hey, don't worry, I got this.
Oh,
starts coaching the streamer, and I was like, well, I guess we're not needed anymore.
Yeah, I think that might have been Trickster. Who was
I think it might have been Trickster, yeah. But I've seen Frontline play. I've been seeing, Pootloofs, of course. I've been seeing Left Scar has been in there. The Gothic Medic has been offering advice and tips. We've got a very helpful, engaged, energetic community, and you can be a part of that. You just got to dive in and get involved.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is.
It's so cool to watch you guys every week.
Yeah. It's awesome. And the more and more we see of actual, generally speaking, players become better at the game than developers do of all games. We just don't have time to do it all. But that's the case here. And seeing our community step up and help educate and help inspire, and it's amazing, and it means a tremendous amount to all of us here at UGen. So thank you.
Serious hard hands from everyone here.
So are we ready to dive into lava rings?
Yeah, I figured my life out. We're good to go.
Right on.
So this first one is from Trickster, spelled with a U, not with an E. Sorry about that again.
Wait, it's TRUGS?
STUR.
Truckster?
Truckster? TRIGST. Oh boy, this is getting out of hand.
I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling you, Truckster.
Wow.
All right, so you are going to show off Trickster's map.
I sure am. So what I like about this, first off, is he's really stepped up and made a lot of maps.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed, the general theme about Trickster's map is simplicity. And I love it. So this one is... No. So this one's actually... Yeah. Yeah, I can't ever say it. Did I go into the right one? I typed in lava rings for some reason.
Oh, but I did see lava rings in there.
Yes, there's lava rings. Let's see. Did I go to the wrong map? So many lava.
Trickster,
you guys are using so much lava. That one's great, and I really want to show that off.
I say boo to lava, but...
Let's see. Did I go into the wrong one?
Lava rings is what we have.
There we go. I just saw Trickster's map. I got so excited. It was up there.
Exactly.
Lava rings. There it is. Trickster confirmed. Okay, here we go. Start. So this one, lava rings, is a sports ball, which is why it's on the list today. And still very simple.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I've not seen this.
Yeah, this is super, super brand new. I just saw it and approved it today. And you guys can check it out. I think I put it in featured as well. If not, I definitely will. So basically, you have...
Wow, this is great.
I love it. And if you were to have more people join, and what I liked about it is this one actually has 4 points. And a lot of the sports balls that we have, sports ball levels that we've been seeing only have 2. So that's kind of set it apart.
That's fun, yeah.
Is that it has the 4 teams, which I'm super excited to see how that is going to play out.
Yeah.
As I knock chat over. Sorry, chat. But it's simple. There's no weapons. You can still hammer. And you just fly around. You have to get the ball from this lava contraption, which is beautifully made.
So that is such a great idea because it really changes up. Because what people do is they'll camp the ball, right?
Yeah.
But this makes it really tricky. Like
you just can't.
You gotta watch out. Yeah. Yep. This is great.
And just so artfully done, like this with the square and the X, like it just looks nice. Like you could tell Trickster adds a lot of detail in just the design, and it's thoughtful in its level design and in its artistic
nice
design.
Balance, nice use of making sure that you've got a center location that is actually centered with balance on both sides, on every corner. It's great.
Yep, and anyone can play it. A new person can play it.
Yeah.
An old, a veteran can have a lot of fun with it. So awesome job, Trickster.
Well done, my friend.
Love it.
Okay, next one is Snowball.
Awesome. Exit map. Snowball. See if I can't go into the wrong one this time too. Okay, where are we at? Almost recent. Perfect.
Yeah, Xyland's in, for those of you who are hanging out in our Twitch chat, Xyland's the artist who, Zealand.
Like New Zealand.
Shylan is the one who created the very spooky commons that you're in now, but she's making a recommendation that you start thinking about your holiday maps. Think about your winter maps.
Yep.
Right on. Okay.
Awesome. So Snowball, Pooloops is ahead of the game. This is another sports ball map. This is 2 teams.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to play this one with teams because it's on an entire field of ice.
It is. Now, you also notice that Pooloops has put together, utilized some of our brand new props. So we've got the little rocks and the little trees and the medium trees and the big trees. They are my... I love it.
No sprint on this map.
Oh,
so this is going to be... Well, yeah, it's Pooloops, so of course it's a little punishing.
Yes, it's got to be, I suppose. It's got to be.
But it's still not even close.
Look at that! Okay, awesome. The right now you're seeing the sports ball as a pumpkin. It will revert back to its natural state here.
Yes, which
shortly.
is like a huge soccer ball, if I remember. It's been so long. So I really like this map.
So what's going on in the corners over here? I'm trying to figure that out.
This is... So we talked about last week how there's certain things that'll change the map.
Yeah.
And that you want to try to stop people from destroying them because all of the level changers... how do I...
you're talking about... now I had the word, and then you said level changers. And
it makes no sense. But for example, sports ball spoilers. The default mode is with jetpacks.
Yeah.
In order to take away the jetpacks from your sports ball map, you have to put
your modifiers.
A special modifier. Thank you. Changers modify.
Or the changers.
Don't say changers. The special. This one's a nightmare. It is.
Changers.
But he's hidden, and you can actually kind of see that they're hidden in there. You cannot get them. So this map will always be on your feet.
And so we can use this as a really great way of demonstrating this is how you do it. Like you can still utilize space in a really creative, fun way. But hide your blocks, and also a cool way to save on some block count.
Yep. Just kinda
I dig it.
Hollowed it out there. Awesome map. Big fan of this new sports ball map.
So with the new props, they are things that can be dashed. You can dash against them, knock them over. You can hammer them. You can throw things at them. You can shoot them, and they will follow. But you can't pick them up with your mitts.
Can't pick them up. You can also hide in them.
You can hide in them. It's actually one of my favorite things to do until Timber goes through and starts chopping the trees down.
Yeah.
And then she says, timber.
There it is.
There it is.
There it
Yeah,
is.
you set me up.
Did it feel good?
It did
Or
not.
was it
Actually,
cheap?
I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah.
feels cheap. I'm
like-
very disappointed.
It did. Me too. Me too. So anyway, there's Poo Loops map, Snowball. Check it out. That is on live.
Yeah.
Return to Commons.
Oh,
Onward.
good question. So Frontlight asks, any plans on changing the skybox to a fall-winter theme? You know, that's a great question, and I know that a lot of the stuff that we make, a lot of the art, of 3D art, is rendered with a very specific sort of sun in mind because it's always sunny. It's always sunny in
Yeah.
Philadelphia. No,
There
it's
it
all
is.
yeah. It's always a bright and sunny time when you're playing Q.U.I.R.K. But we have talked in the past about putting something together that could be, you know, not just changing the skybox, but also, you know, maybe doing something like nighttime.
Yeah, playing
and
with
maybe more off-
lighting.
Yes,
And
yeah.
I know I was actually just talking to Gothic Medic about putting lighting blocks in and playing with that. And we definitely are in discussions to eventually hopefully give that to you.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
always
And actually,
there.
what we'll do after the stream today is we will take that to the developers and find out exactly, you know, what we can fit in. Because
Yeah.
right now is the time to start talking about that stuff. But we're being called out
Why are we being called out?
Yeah.
What?
because we're calling them maps.
Oh, maps, levels, quirks.
They're
I know.
quirks.
Trickster's been really good about
I love
that.
it. I mean, you
He's
got to start somewhere, and I'm really excited that our community's keeping us on point. Because
Yeah, keeping us
we've had-
honest.
we've literally had about 14,000 different names
Yeah.
for these things, but
Quirks.
they're levels.
Quirks are levels. That's kind of where our lexicon has taken us. But quirks.
Quirks,
your
they
quirks.
are. Yeah, and we'll explain some of that later. Not
Yeah.
today.
Not today. Not today.
But there's a story behind Q.U.I.R.K. and the quirks that you're making and why you're doing it and
Yes.
what you've been
Ooh.
tasked to do.
Oh, should we? Ooh. Okay, so keep an eye out for our lore episode in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, we got some good stuff, but yeah,
Yeah.
that'll come up next. All right, so we are done with the punishing map, which was Poot Loops,
Poot
Snowball,
Loops.
great stuff, Poots,
Awesome.
as per usual. Now we're going to check out Water Polo. This one is
Water polo.
Doc Stars has done it again. Everybody loves this map in the
Yeah.
studio. This quirk, this
This
level,
quirk, this
the level
quirk.
design of this quirk is
Yes, it's really great. Again, I like that it goes back to a classic stadium. It's really clear in what it's supposed to be.
yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, water polo is like a game where it's played in water.
Yeah.
And there's a ball. So kind of a lot of. You're welcome.
Oh,
I wanted to
it's
explain
not-
what water polo is, and I was like,
It's
I don't
not
know
like
sports.
a water chicken.
No, it's with the.
It's not water pollo.
No.
No. Oh.
No, this is why we call this
I'm hungry.
Q.U.I.R.K type sports ball, because we're clearly none of us are athletes.
No, right, yeah.
So, but here we go. So you have to go under the water to get the ball, to bring it to the water, and then score.
Yay!
Yeah! Opa!
You
So,
did it.
Really, again.
Wow, that's clever. Yeah.
Yeah, super clever way of using the ramps, of getting that effect of being in water and being underwater without.
So I like the extra
Actually.
texture of having you go down here because
Yeah.
what it does is it essentially creates another. It's almost like a game within a game, right?
Yeah.
Right now, there's going to be, you know, when we get up all, you know, everybody down here trying to get that ball, there's going to be all kinds of shenanigans
Yeah,
going
just
on.
anarchy down here. And there's no. And what I like about these these levels too, is that there's very limited weapons. So
Yeah.
it's not going to dissolve into.
Do they move back and forth?
Yeah.
Some of them does.
That's
really
crazy.
Look at it go. That's great. I love it.
Is it supposed to do that, Doc Stars? Are you in the channel? No?
Yeah, there's another one on that side.
That is so great.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Wow, that really changes it up. When you think, oh, I'm just gonna hang out down here, like it really puts a little bit of a crimp in your camping plans.
Yeah, you just can't because you never know where it's gonna be moving.
I love it.
All right, good night, Triggy. Thank you so much for your awesome maps. You are fantastic.
Absolutely. Thanks for keeping us on point as well.
Yeah, on
as our
Q.U.I.R.K game.
as our new PR person.
So yeah, there you go. So that is Water Polo by Dogstar Z, and I have a hunch this was also made in VR, like a lot of his other maps.
Oh, I want to ask. I want to find out. Yeah,
that brings it to another level of coolness.
I enjoy building in VR. I have a lot of fun.
Good. It's so immersive.
Super immersive, and then 4 hours later, you're like, whoa,
who am I?
Yeah. So now we're going to check out Gothic Medics map Through the Wardrobe.
So this one is not a Sportsball map. In fact, it goes over our usual 3 limit, but it was so good, I had to add it.
Yeah.
You can find it also in featured as well, because it's probably the most creative use of ramps that I have ever seen. In fact,
nice.
I want to live in this map.
You want to go to there.
I want to.
What I like about it is the name, too.
Yeah, Through the Wardrobe.
Through the Wardrobe.
So anyone who is a fan of The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Narnia series, huge inspiration taken from that.
Wow, it looks cool.
And yeah, you can see he's made this like really cool
kind of log cabin-y look. Wow,
yeah, I'm gonna set it to
good.
PvE mode because I played it on PvE mode. I loved it, and it added that extra level of Narnia because so you start here. And the wave starts to the other side, so you can go into this little reminds me of like a house in the Alps. He's added some details.
I like it. I like it. See, that's why we wanted to
stairs.
keep all that in there, so that people could kind of use it to create sort of a. So Gothic Medic has a real storytelling skill.
Yeah.
When you play their maps, they are very intentional in what they do.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
this
then
is
you go
great.
through the house and you kill a baddie.
Sure, Old English house. Yeah,
Yep.
Gothic. This is great.
So this was his lantern. So you come out
and
then you get taken out.
You get taken out
Narnia's a little rough in this in Q.U.I.R.K.
So for those of you who are checking this out, so what Timber did is rather than jump into PvP, she flipped this map and did it with PvE. So you can join other people and you fight against the baddies.
Against the baddies, yep. And then so this kind of is a really cool winter wonderland. You can take him out.
Sounds nice. You can see Gothic Medic here was taking advantage of the brand new color shifted blocks, so that white is white.
The white is so white. That tree is hilariously. I'm just destroying it. We found out that you can actually get to the top of that wall. And there are clouds, and you can ride them all the way down. It's so
I love the clouds. So
world.
yeah, the clouds are the funnest. Oh,
yeah,
what got you?
See, Narnia. Yeah. One of
the baddies run around and they have rock sounding names. And basically they try to, oh, look at this. What?
So you can wall
jump.
Yeah, pro tip, you can wall jump. And then you get to the clouds. And there, you could stand on them. And you can even do that. And you can just knock them down. It
just cracks me up when those come falling down.
Yeah, so
it is so realistic.
Just like real life, guys.
The world is falling.
And just the ramps.
That's so great.
So cool.
See, and this is literally you can't predict what players are going to do.
I would never even fathom
when I see our builders kind of taking something and just putting a little twist on it enough that it becomes really great to look at and just reinvents what you use a ramp for. That's pretty awesome.
So bravo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flee because I think I'm matched for our rock guys. But look, he's just throwing trees at me. This is rude.
Wow.
I'm a terrible shot. All right, I'm hopping out of here.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, right into the snow. I lose. So there you go. Awesome.
I was looking at your end of match stats.
Yeah, it was bad. It was no good, very bad.
Pretty bad.
So those are our community highlights. We have
That's right.
one more community highlight, which is not Q.U.I.R.K related. It's not level related.
It's not,
Yet.
it's not level related
Yet.
but it should serve as an inspiration to those of you who are thinking about what's coming up next in the season. We've got winter coming.
Yep.
Soon.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. Yeah, and so basically, our buddy Big Dog 2017 sent in a design, and they actually did it. They designed a weapon.
Yeah.
That they wanted to see, but they did it right in the middle of our
Halloween
of our development cycle.
Yeah.
So we had already picked what our Halloween stuff was going to be, and so I sent them some notes, and I said, "Hey, really like the gun that you created. It was like a pumpkin gun that shoots flaming jack-o'-lanterns.
So cool.
So great. Really, really well done. Very meticulously thought out, and honestly, our team could take some notes.
Yeah.
From Big Dog. This is how you put stuff together. So I sent him a note and gave him some feedback. I said, hey, so right now we've already got our Halloween stuff cooking. It's already baked and it's ready to go. What would you do for winter? What are some things that you would put together for, kind of a fun winter gun? So this is what they created. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen. Yeah. It's called the Snowman Cannon.
I love it.
It's so
cool. So yeah, Big Dog really delivered on the winter gun.
Absolutely,
in time for us to really sit down and seriously look and what we can do, what we can put in game. And what was nice about Big Dog's design is he gives us everything that we kind of need to know to really start seriously developing.
And let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm going to just read some of the notes on here. So he starts off with the Snowman Cannon. The Snowman Cannon freeze your opponent for 1 minute. So not only is it what it does, but it's the duration of which that it could possibly freeze your enemies. So cool.
And we may quibble on the timing as far as how long you get frozen or something like that. Imagine we have the opportunity to kind of create something like this, and we'll take everybody's ideas. We don't always guarantee that those things will go in game, but they're inspirational.
Super cool. It's this is a Christmas version. It is a snowman cannon. It does 50 damage. Really thought about what it does.
That's great.
The adding numbers to it, I think
really sitting down and designing out the system, and that's what game dev is all about.
Cool. Let's see. I will maybe see it in game, is what he says. And I love just the general design. He's even made the design and then added notes to it, like snowman hand for the handle.
That's so good.
Snowman symbol, snowman bomb ammo. So not only did he design the weapon, but he designed what the ammo could look like, which is, I love it because it smiles.
It's happy.
it's just so happy to be hurtling towards your face. No, with the B gun 4.0, I'm just going to take a quick aside. Stop it. Stop it.
It'll just be...
Unless it's a Nerf, I don't want to hear it.
Well, I know we'll hear it. We don't want to hear it.
We don't want to hear it.
But we know we will.
Yeah.
That isn't to say we're going to. Yeah. But anyway, so I love the whole, it can hold, 6 ammo before it disappears. We got the snow bomb ammo. That snow got the snowman symbol.
I love the snowman symbol with the his arms coming out of it. It's just like,
well, so here's the deal, friends. If you got ideas, take the time that our friend Big Dog 2017 did and really design it out. Think about how the player's going to interact with it. Give us some hints and tips on what you would like to see specific to the way it looks. What's the look and feel of it? What does it do for how long? All of that stuff, and get it to us before the actual holiday, so that we can work on getting something in. And again, while we can't always put everything in game, we got a lot of stuff going on, development behind the scenes, some pretty amazingly big stuff that we can't talk about.
No, we can't. We want to, but we can't.
Yet.
Soon, TM.
Bees
with Santa hats, though. Cubs got an idea. Like that. That is such a great, simple suggestion.
I like it.
That's so so good.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, we want to hear from the big to the small to the in between. We want to hear everything you guys.
Really, the sky's the limit,
and
and again, own it. Own it. Tell us what you want to see, and while we work really hard to kind of get this stuff together, it really comes together when our players touch it and figure out what's going on, use it and go, it needs tweaking and fixing. And so it's also really interesting, and I think that our game designers and level designers to be who are in the core community now should remember that, an idea starts somewhere and then it evolves and it changes and then people test it and then it gets better and it improves. There's really not a thing, generally speaking, that goes in-game out of a designer's mind into the build that remains that way before it goes live. Like it goes through several iterations and several improvements, but it's got to start somewhere. And we just as soon connect you to the process and work with you, then sit and try to think that we know everything.
We barely know.
Anyway,
anything, really.
Big kudos to Big Dom. You are awesome, and we really appreciate it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, are we doing it?
Forward. Yeah, let's do this. So,
let's do it.
We have showered you in so much love, and now we want to shower you in pro tips and what to expect from the new Sportsball.
Yeah.
So actually, we'll get to that at the end. Kelly and I discovered a pro tip that I think you guys are going to be really excited about. I don't think we even showed Troy. You'll find out too. It's really good.
Sorry, can I change my body?
Yeah, change your body if you could just. Oh, in game. You meant in game.
In the real world too. I work out.
The Caroler Cannon shoots baddies that follow you around singing holiday songs until you shoot them.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Executive producer Jess throwing in his ideas. Please give us different ideas than what Jess has to offer.
Please, because that'll happen, and we'll be very unhappy with that idea.
Very unhappy.
Very, very. Hold on, I'm changing my hair color.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I look so good.
Instead of potatoes.
Sorry, I'm getting into
Fruitcake cannon, I love it. Poot says shooting loads of leaves. Ooh, I like the leaves.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Loaves.
Loads of
Loaves.
Like
loads of
bread. They're talking about bread.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah,
All right,
really
let's close this
hungry.
down. We gotta get some dinner.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna hop in to not my map. This is actually Kelly's map that I am borrowing because she's way better at map making.
Kelly being our video wizard who is wizarding behind the screen right now.
Yes.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, I'm here.
I'm still here. I'm going to escape. And so collaborative building, I'm going to give that a check. Collaborative building will give you the ability to have up to 2 friends join you and help you build a map.
Right. And as the other player, basically what I do is I walk up to Timber's avatar and I give her a click and it says, would you like to join? And if that person doesn't have collaborative building on, it'll say this person's not building in collaborative mode. If they're your buddy, send them a note and say, hey, I'd like to make a map with you.
Yeah.
We'd actually like to see a few more collaborative maps. And I know that there have been folks in the community that have been threatening to do that, and I would actually really like to see that. So if you do a collaborative map, let us know, because I want to know how it goes.
Yeah.
Because I think that collaborative building can either be the most amazing or the wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Kelly, this is a great. You folks may have recognized this from our Halloween trailer.
Yeah. It was definitely in there because it's fantastic. So this is kind of the groundworks. I love how bright everything looks, first of all. Again, I want to note the color changes.
So good. Thank you to UGW Lavender, who went through and just colored up the map a little bit, each block, and in addition to adding new colors and stuff, just brighten things up. It looks great.
I just want to show that she even made locker rooms in here, like just the coolest detail.
You want to go around and shoot people, and there's even jetpacks in there because I disabled the jetpacks.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a huge fan for that being default, so I turned them off, but then I put some in here so like 2 people can have jetpacks and everybody else can just walk below them.
I love it.
I dig it.
Brilliant. So we don't really have time to make a map, which is why we're on here because it's awesome. But we want to go through some of the new features that we have for this because some things. Obviously we had to make new maps for that, our new items for it to work.
Yeah.
So we're gonna scroll through. We're gonna break the game.
Yay!
So if you see this in game, go ahead, take a screenshot, send it to us.
Yeah.
Again, our Discord's a great place to send feedback,
is.
as well as support@ugenworld.com.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, you can do that. You can send us a direct note. You can stop by playquirk.zendesk.com. Playquirk.zen. I think that's it. Yeah. Click on our support link in game and it'll take you there. But here's the deal: we are on Steam right now in early access, and there's no shame in our game. There are going to be some bugs. In addition, you're looking at a build that Timber's playing on. She is actually on a build with stuff that we don't necessarily share with everybody because that's what builders get to see.
Yes.
They get to see some of the early stuff. That also means they get to see some of the early bugs before they go live. So you get to thank.
Spoilers, that one might be live too.
That one might be live too. I know that one is live.
Yeah.
But if you see, take a screenshot or let us know. The kind of thing that helps us track those bugs down are your log files.
Yep.
Yeah.
It really helps us out. Track, replicate, fix is kind of our process in bug fixing for Q.U.I.R.K. So there you go. But I got it fixed, so cool. So let's see. So the first thing I'm gonna go through is our new, let's see, go through a lot of stuff. Where do I want to be? Okay, so the first thing is our team maker. For team makers, generally you'd place them in almost every map, and you'll spawn on them. If you set your mode to Sportsball, it'll change how they work a little bit.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and place them. I believe they were placed over here. Also, pro tip, if you tap shift in build mode, you'll go a little faster. Yeah, it really helps getting across those big maps.
I rediscover that every time I'm making a map. I'll actually hit shift. I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And we're going to turn around, so red.
Now, Timber's saying team maker, but she means team marker.
Marker, thank you.
Yeah, that's okay.
I've lost my mind today.
It's Monday. It's okay.
Got a case of the Mondays.
I thought it was appropriate. I mean, it does make
It does make the team. Because I thought,
spawner.
is that what it's called? And then it was like, marker. Yeah. Anyway.
Team maker. We'll dub over that in the VOD. So you can place those down, and then you hit save, and if you have to save a Sportsball for them to work properly.
That's right, because it does double duty.
Yes. That was the thing.
And if that's what you do, then you're going to want to make sure that you test it. Yeah. Right?
So you can save it as Sportsball, and then tap preview, and that's going to hop you actually into the game. You kind of fell there.
Double duty.
But as you can see in the Sportsball mode, the team marker turns into your score pad.
They're asking you to hit me, and I don't like that idea.
Can
we change his face? Sorry, this is what you get.
How come you are on the same team?
I don't know.
I think it's, this is just preview mode. It's not necessarily an accurate depiction of what preview mode will be when the product is launched, but right now you don't actually, wow, I look cool. You don't actually play the match in preview mode. You're just checking out to make sure all the sizes are right. You like where things start.
Right. Check it out. If you see the other team does not have a score pad showing up, don't worry. Don't panic. As you can see, the yellow one did not pop that ring. Okay. That's going to happen when another person joins. That will spring up the score.
That's right.
So so
that'll pop up the other ring.
The other ring.
Yeah.
So don't panic if you don't see that in preview mode. And if for whatever reason, when you are actually playing, and if that does not work, again, send us a bug report and we can look into it and get that fixed. But
yeah, and also remember, when you're hosting another person, you're the one that's in charge of the preview and exiting preview and all that kind of stuff. And so make sure that you're trying to communicate with the other person, hey, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is to jump into Discord, have a conversation, go, hang out in the channel and have a voice chat.
Yeah,
while
we
you're
have
building.
voice chat in there too. So there you go. He didn't say it. What's going on?
Can I say how much I love the backpacks and most of the new avatar?
You can say that. Thank you.
You can say it.
Yeah, Troy is nonstop dad jokes as well. So
I am not.
go to build mode. If you could see Troy ghosting around.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's our team maker. That's how they work.
It is. So one of the things that I know we say this a lot, but it bears repeating. As you're building, get in there and think of ways that can make this easier for you. What are some things that drive you nuts?
Me saying team maker.
That'll take some real serious engineering.
Timber's vocabulary.
Well,
It's hard.
yes, foliage.
Listen. It's hard being me.
It polar bears repeating.
I like it.
I don't.
Okay, so the next new thing we have, you might be wondering, oh my goodness, when does the ball spawn? Well, we got a sports ball spawn point for you. Pretty self-explanatory. It costs you 10 points, so it is a hefty price, so you don't want to be just placing them willy-nilly. You're going to run out of a lot of your valuable block
be
space.
creative and be clever, but be economic with your block placement.
Yeah, so this, Kelly's given us a great layout, so we're going to go ahead and pop that right in the middle.
Like it?
To be fair, we're going to put 2, so it's not, uneven on either side.
I like it.
Really important when making sports ball maps, I think, is to consider how far your team markers are, where everyone's going to be spawning.
Woo!
We did it, fam. Because you don't want to be giving one side a disadvantage or an advantage over the other one. We do have a rating system, so make sure you make maps that people are going to want to rate high.
Yeah. And I know that folks are going to see that rating system and they're going to be like, well, how does it work? Well, I got to tell you, there's some stuff coming that will make that very, very clear. The rating system and participation in building and all that stuff plays a huge role in unlocking some features that we have yet to share. Hey.
Yes. So
It's a ball.
It's a ball, yes. So again, this is on our maker server. So this is where the changes have been rolled back. It's no longer a jack-o'-lantern in the maker server, and it won't be a jack-o'-lantern for much longer in the live server either.
Yeah, we're looking at a matter of days,
And
really.
it's a cheater. So yeah, see, it spawns.
So here's what's interesting is some of the weird, or not weird, I will say, some of the interesting pieces of playing sports ball is we've got it set right now so that you don't actually have to you don't have to click the ball. You just run into it and you got it. It's stuck to you. And so a lot of people are going to be used to the way that unless somebody comes up and tries to steal it from you. A lot of you are going to be used to the older way, which is you actually had to click on it and click and hold and then click and throw.
Yeah.
Well, now you just run up to it.
And you can just pick it up.
And you just pick it up, and it sticks to you, and then you left click to shoot the ball in the goal. I am just sitting here camping over and over. Nice steal.
Woo! That's
you'll also notice that big score UI thing that popped up right in the middle of the screen, right in the middle of that precious screen real estate. That's temporary. That's something that's going to be fixed, so pretend like you don't see it.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to pretend like I didn't see that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Polar bear pets coming soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Timber wants pets so bad.
Yes, I want pets. Everyone wants pets. Yes.
Pets would be cool.
Yeah, that's how I feel about not having pets.
I think pets would be cool. I do.
Makes me
Oh,
I
man.
still can't. It's hard to read.
You're a rude person, Kelly.
Complicated person.
I want pets, especially polar bear pets. I know UW...
So when you're building your sports ball map, there are some considerations. So you talked a little bit about them. You talked about jetpacks on or off.
Sort of. So we will.
Oh, we'll do that. Sorry, am I
Yeah.
skipping ahead?
Yeah.
I always
Stick
do
with
that.
the game program.
Sorry, you figured it
Email
all
you
out,
every day.
and I never read it.
Never.
I'm in here thinking of these funny things.
Oh yeah, those are funny. Like the way you quirk it.
I like the way you work it. No dignity.
That's not how that goes.
I think it is.
No. So that's kind of the basic premise. All you really need for a sports ball map is your team spawners and your ball spawners. And then just save it as a sports ball.
And you're good to go.
And you're good to go. However, And we did touch upon that the default is actually spawning with jetpacks. The original idea was that it was going to be kind of a Quidditch style sports ball, so people fly around.
The Quidditch stuff came afterwards. We designed Sportsball, and we were like, wow, this is kind of like Quidditch.
So what you're saying is we need to get Rowling on the phone and be like, why are you doing this?
Well, I mean, Harry Potter did exist in the universe before us, but we weren't paying attention. We don't know what's going on.
So, yeah.
They'll drop their teeth.
We're not.
Your dignity.
It's not the Christmas spirit. So anyway, so if you don't place this one very special modifier, which you can find right next to team plays, we have disable auto jetpack. This disables the jetpack and sports ball. So you want to place this. Again, it is destructible. If you place it in a spot where people can find it, they will destroy it, because they're why we can't have nice things. Yeah. So make sure that you're hiding it, that you're just,
Yeah, if you don't want people to see it, then hide it under some unbreakable blocks. But I'll tell you, the very first thing that Jack does when she jumps in game is she jumps in and she goes and finds those modifiers and she breaks them.
And she breaks them.
And they're all breakable except for one.
Except for one. Which one?
It's the capture the flag, the next one.
Okay.
Cannot be destroyed. Yes. Yeah, that's for a different game, but these modifiers really do add some texture and some difference to the game.
Yes. So Kelly has already put it in. She's hidden it away. Some here, I think they're behind here where people can't. They're somewhere. She hit it so well.
I think that they're out in the open.
No.
Oh, then you redid it.
Oh, there we go. So she kind of put it. Nobody will ever be able to get there unless things like glitch out, but generally speaking, that's not going to happen.
Now remember that too. Timber brings up a good point. If you've designed a map and you were building something and you play it and you notice, people are playing this in a way that I wasn't intending and it's not fun, then you're going to want to change that. But now imagine, where's your jetpack?
I have one.
You do?
I do.
But imagine that you create something and then you're like, hey, you know what? I really dig this. I'm going to...
So as you can see, it kind of adds a really neat...
It does. But if you see some emergent gameplay or emergent behavior, maybe you don't want to mess around. And maybe you just want to kind of keep it the way it is. Yeah.
Ooh, that's going... Nice!
Oh, hey! That was nice. But yeah, check it out.
Yeah. Check a look.
Check a look.
And you can definitely see how significantly that changes the gameplay from one, adding that jetpack adds more mobility.
It's a different game,
It's really a different game.
It's a different game.
You can't drop your jetpack, can you?
No.
It's taped to you, yeah.
Yep.
But the other thing, too, and I see this happening a lot in our community, folks in the Discord channel, they will reach out and say, hey, I've got a map. Can someone jump in and help me test it? So get involved. Create a map, test it, see if it works well, submit it. If you notice that when the public at large gets in there that it's not quite operating, pull it, change it, fix it, resubmit it, and let us know, and we'll get it in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like it. So that one...
Hi, Delight.
Hi.
Delight
Meow.
12, is that what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go.
Welcome. We are checking out our newest game type. I'm so broken today.
I know, but it's Monday. It's Monday.
Sportsball. So we are currently going through some of the changes that we made and some of the really fun things that you can now build with. That's disable auto jetpack modifier. And then there's another modifier, one of my favorites. So you may have noticed the goal spin.
Yeah.
Well, with disable spinning goal, you can actually place this and it will keep everything in place.
It'll lock it so that it's not spinning, which is fun if you really want to just kind of get down to the sport of it all and you want to sort of remove a little layer of complexity, you can do that.
There you go. So I have disabled spinning. So as you can see, it is now a perfectly still ring. So you can grab it. I don't have to worry about it bouncing off. I just have to worry about me being really bad.
Oh, I feel like you were kind of robbed.
I don't. That was awful. I appreciate that, but no, sir. So that's another modifier.
Hey!
Nice job.
Point.
It really doesn't make too much sense because we're just getting points for us, but that's okay.
We're scoring on our own selves.
Yeah. So it makes things just a little bit easier if you want to make something simpler, or maybe that spinning cuts into different blocks. Like, really great to put down if you are putting these in a building. That you don't want the rings to show outside, because if they are spinning and you put blocks a little too close, it will cut through those blocks. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, the clipping will happen. Yeah. But also these stationary, like you were saying, you can put them inside structures. You can hide them a bit. You can make them so that you got to bounce off the back wall. You can do all kinds of fun stuff.
Yes.
Hey, thank you for the hose.
Oh, Holly Bombay.
Is that Holly Bombay and the Bomb Squad?
Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Welcome to the stream. I'm UGW Ether.
And I'm UGW Timber.
We're community nerds for Q.U.I.R.K, and today is Maker Monday, and we're showing off, right now we're showing off Sportsball. We've talked about new maps that have been submitted. We talked about how bad Timber is at playing in the game. No, we didn't talk about that.
We've shown that more than anything.
No, you know what? Here's the deal. Where you may not necessarily connect on the Sportsball level, when it comes to deathmatch, you're a monster.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're really good. She kills me a lot anyway.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
We have evidence.
Yeah.
Evidence.
Yeah, we do have video evidence.
We do.
Yeah.
Ooh, caps lock on all day, every day. Thanks, guys. But yeah, so we're just showing off the game.
Loops.
We're doing great, Tiffany. Thank you for asking. We're doing fantastic on this Monday.
Tiffany 1029.
I love it. So let's see. So yeah, those are your basic building blocks for Sportsball.
Yeah.
Again, team marker, your Sportsball spawn point where the ball is going to show up, and you have your modifiers like disable auto jetpack and disable spinning goal.
That's right.
And something that I'd like to note while we're going through these, as we get your feedback and as we decide to maybe tweak things, you may be seeing some things change. For example, maybe one day jetpacks won't be the default.
Sorry.
What is happening?
Yes, I'll be your Santa. Do you want to be Rudolph?
I'm about to be Rudolph.
They are, yes. They were talking about holiday garb.
I like it.
I do too,
Me
actually.
too.
I'll do it.
I do want reindeer antlers. Would be amazing.
Oh,
Well,
I just feel like they'll kind of get in my way. Your blinking nose, and I can be Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho.
I like it. All right, we're in.
Does that work?
We'll be doing a white elephant here. Everyone's invited.
Confirmed Ether Santa. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to give them our sizes or anything? Our favorite candies?
Yeah, I love candy canes.
You like any pickled flavor, anything?
I do like. I would. I do like pickles a lot.
Oh, you do? Dang it.
I do. Nice try.
Wait, isn't
Jokes on
it's
you.
lemon you don't like? You don't like sour stuff?
Sour, yeah. I can do
I
it how
love
sour.
sour
in my life.
stuff.
Okay.
Tomatoes.
To make, yeah.
Long pasta.
Yeah, I hate long pasta. Yeah, but don't give me those for Christmas. Or really any time.
Long pasta?
Okay. All right, a side note. I'm going to explain my psychosis here. Hold on. So it's not the taste. I like pasta. I like okay. No, seriously.
Oh.
Seriously. Ziti noodles, bow ties are all really good and delicious. Long noodles. Okay, have you ever eaten long noodles and they're just sloppy? You get sauce all over.
They're too messy. That's why you don't like them.
They're too messy.
I'm hyperventilating.
I think it's because they have a mind of their own on one end.
Yeah,
With the other ones, they just stay in place.
They just stay in place. It's nightmare status.
Have a mind of their own.
You gotta wrap them up. Yeah, they're just like, I'm trying to eat here. I can't be messing around with noodles all day.
Slapping your neighbor with a saucy noodle.
Yeah, and God for it's all over my clothes. It's just I cannot with long noodles. I just can't.
Yeah, well there you go. That's our regular discussion about food. She's afraid of noodles.
I don't
That's
like
the
noodles.
Thing. Yeah,
don't even get me started on pool noodles either.
I'm not, I knocked myself into a migraine or something. I'm crying.
Yeah, you're just who knew? Long noodles.
It's just the way that who says that? I don't like long noodles.
I don't like long noodles. Don't you
Well,
dare.
yeah.
We do. I won't. No, you can do.
First she said she didn't like spaghetti.
I don't
so
like
then
spaghetti.
I had to like go down.
Because everyone was
Yeah.
like, "What?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like
What about
spaghetti?"
linguine?
No, I
What
can't-
about fettuccine?
No, not fettuccine. Angel hair pasta's
So you're
probably
kind of
the worst.
circling
Yeah.
around this neuroses, very slowly
And
coming.
then I went
Yeah.
penne.
Ooh, I'm in. I'm in. Yeah, penny with Alfredo sauce.
All right.
Perfect. Yum.
You know, not one of these Maker Mondays go by without us talking
Oh,
about
and then-
food, but we haven't gone quite this deep.
Yeah.
Then we got to lasagna,
Oh.
and that's where we found out about the
And then
potatoes.
And then-
all the pieces started falling together.
Yeah. Don't get me started on that. And tomato sauce. Ew.
Ew, like marinara?
Gross. Ugh.
Especially like that you snorted. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You know, while we're sitting here recovering from this discussion,
Nightmare.
angel hair pasta, got it. Yeah.
Gross.
Let's see what we got here. What about tentacles? What?
Yeah, they're good. Like I love calamari.
Yeah,
but
me
they're
too.
not long. I won't eat octopus out of principle because they're my favorite
Torch
animal.
and timber with a wet noodle. Yeah.
No, stop it. That's not.
Food Loops. That's my question. Why not just chop the noodle up?
I don't want to work. Okay, so I said this to a lot at PAX. I don't work for my parties. I do not work for my food.
Same.
Like, I won't do it.
At PAX, I won't do it. Yeah.
I won't do it. I'm
Why
not.
not?
That's so much effort.
Can't you just bite it?
But no, you just.
What about?
I don't know. Just make me penne. Why don't you just have penne in your house? Like,
Chop up long spaghetti, like vermicelli then, right?
Isn't vermicelli flat?
yeah, but then how do you get it on the fork though? Because if it's not fat enough, you can't just.
Quote ad, I work for my party.
I won't.
She won't work for her parties.
I don't work for my parties.
No,
I don't
no.
work for my food.
We don't do lines at PAX. We don't do that.
don't do
And
lines.
clearly we don't do
We don't do long noodles.
long noodles. What about ramen?
Not often. Sometimes, if it's really good, I can like that flavor is so good to me.
Yeah.
I can really hustle.
So no pho.
I can't do pho for a lot of reasons other than the noodles. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of a different. I don't
No
know.
long lines, no long noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't send me any of those
Tentacles
for
are fine.
Christmas.
You know what I always wondered?
Yeah.
Back to the game.
Yes.
Yeah. Could we
Quirk.
just please?
Yeah.
Quirk. So
You know
yeah.
that menu when you open up and you see all the list of quirks.
Yeah.
They all have their own picture of the map.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I was always like, how do you get? Because some of them are like just straight on of the map. Some of them are really cool, a really cool angle. And I was
Yeah.
always like,
How
How
do
does
ya?
that happen? Do you guys want to know?
I do.
We can tell you. Okay, so how do you get a good thumbnail? And we did have a longer discussion. Not only is it great and nice, chat's probably losing their minds right now. But pro tip. Don't like. Oh yeah, no, don't. I can't with you right now, chat. Pro tip about Q.U.I.R.K, the game. You want to kind of give the best showcase of your map so people want to play it. They want to see it in the play kiosk
Yeah.
and go, you know what, that looks fun.
Yeah.
Some things to keep in mind when you are thinking about that is, do they know what your game is? So like, do they, kind of give them a feel for what you're working with? Zoom in and out as needed, like right here. If you were to take a screen cap, you know exactly what's going on. You have your goals, you have...
Amphitheater set up.
yeah.
You see what's happening.
You get
Yeah.
it. So how do you don't print screen it though. That's not how you get your thumbnail. You hit escape, you hit save, and the last thing your camera sees, that is going to be your thumbnail for the game that you will save.
I did not know that. I'm just learning that now.
We learned this.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Kelly was just a total level detective. She had to know.
Level detective.
Yeah. You can call her Sherlock.
oh, show it. So go back and show it in the menu.
I will. Yeah.
There you go, Poot Loops.
So
We've
if we
learned
exit-
something new.
Yeah, if you...
You think you know, and then you don't know, and then you find out,
Yeah.
and then you know.
So keep in mind, Poot Loops, if you go back and you want to do that, you have to save your maps. I do have to reapprove them, which I will be happy to reapprove them to get you the thumbnail that you deserve.
Yeah. Also, think about your name. Think about how you're presenting it, all that kind of good stuff. Of course, we want everything to be appropriate and fun and all that jazz. But
So if we go to my quirks, look at that.
wow.
Yeah, so you can see that name.
For those of you who have noticed this, yes, indeed, thumbnails right now for people on 4K monitors and below are a little blurry. We know that. We're working on a fix.
Yes.
So,
But as you can see, that's exactly where we left the camera.
Sure,
if
yeah,
I
that's
go, If I go
awesome.
back.
Oh my
do a
god, my
little
stomach
experiment.
is grumbling now. It's like, I want
Long.
long pasta.
Ew.
I want marinara.
Wow.
Marinara? Marinara.
I'm not getting it into it with you because it's gross. I'm not.
No, Pooch, your names are great. Poot Loops has great names. Everybody actually has really great
Yeah,
names.
the names have been really good, really clever, really topical.
Yeah.
So just get your, thumbnails in line.
I gotta hurry up and get. Dang it! Get out of there! Lion Cub, I swear.
Yeah, there you go.
I need to hurry up.
So as you can see, the thumbnail is a little bit different. I zoomed in, so if you want to do a zoom in thing and save it, as you can see, I'm pointing at, like you all can see where I'm pointing at. But as you can see, it's a little bit different now. So there you go.
Yeah, I like it.
That's-
That is a hot tip.
It's great.
That's a hot tip.
Because nobody's gonna click on a map like looking down at like
Like this.
Patch. Like what is happening with Patch?
I have
It's just
no
this
idea.
guy.
What about
Listen, I test a lot of stuff. Okay. W.
Ew,
So,
kill.
for those who don't know, you can delete quirks that you're building too.
Yeah.
Can
so
you?
I
They
can.
don't show up in your menu.
Yeah.
So you don't
What about
force
Winter
pages.
Wonderland?
I have 14 pages of words.
You do, yeah. A lot of times when we're doing building stuff, like I think I've got 1 million maps that are named
The mountain thing.
"Come play, sucker." Come play.
Yeah, like at least.
Hey, dummy, come play.
Yeah, it's rude. Yeah, pro tip, don't name any of your maps that.
Yeah.
But there you go. So that is how you can take your thumbnails into your hands, into your creative hands, and have some fun with it.
Own it.
Own it.
Yeah. You got to think about the level design, the intention behind the game, the various different kinds of games that we've got.
Yeah.
In addition, you think about the marketing, the PR.
The PR, yeah, with the thumbnail, you
you gotta
gotta
get in there and really
know,
figure
make
out
it
how you
kinda-
want to display
Yeah.
your work to the
Yes.
people that'll be playing it.
There you go.
There's some pretty unique lighting happening in our game, as you probably noticed. So the angle really matters too.
Yep.
It does.
Like a good selfie, lighting an angle. There you go.
Yeah, I learned about selfies with you. You taught me how to do
Yeah,
selfies. I'm
yeah.
always doing this.
Yeah, don't.
Because
you
I don't have
wanna
a
be
chin to
looking
start
down.
with, as you may have noticed.
Yeah, it's a little.
I see it.
Well, that's if I make it. But yeah, I don't really have a chin. I'm fairly chinless. So Timber showed me a trick that if you do this, then
Yeah.
you don't look like a dum-dum. Well,
Yeah.
you do look like a dum-dum, but...
You look like toothless instead of chinless.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, there you go, guys. That is our Sportsball stream for today. Yay!
Woo! Thanks for hanging out and watching.
Yes.
Hopefully we've given you some ideas on things that you can do yourself. Hopefully we've given you ideas or inspiration to help us make a better game by sharing information and the kinds of expectations around features you'd like to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, get in there and play around with those new color blocks.
You can check a look. You can find us at PlayQuirk on Facebook, discord.gg/Quirk, Twitter at PlayQuirk, and playquirk.com. You can also check us out on YouTube if you've missed any Maker Monday. We have all the VODs up there as well as new content trailers
Yes.
and some other really fun stuff. But our URL is really, really, really ugly. Help us out. Check out our YouTube. You can just type in PlayQuirk. We pop right up. Give us a subscribe so we can get that vanity URL and be pretty and then add it to our pretty banner down
Yeah,
below.
absolutely. The other thing to remember after you check to look at all that good stuff is every Friday
The Palmer's gonna sue us.
Yeah, they are. They really are. We got permission.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Is she authorized to give that kind of permission?
Thanks,
Is she?
Lindsay.
You know who you are, Lindsay. But what I was going to say was something really amazing and awesome and super smart and really incredible and totally interesting. Oh, I know what it was. It was if you're watching this and you say, listen, I can do a way better job than those two jokers. those 2 long pasta noodles. You can send us a note, send Timber a note, reach out to her, say, and you get to host, and you can host, and we will give you some keys to give away to people. We will pimp out your channels. We will share a lot of great information about you. In addition, then you become part of the U-Gen family, the Q.U.I.R.K family.
Our Q.U.I.R.K fam.
Yeah.
And we do, every Friday, we do those happy hours, so I am always looking for new people, returning people. If you are a Seattle native, we even invite you in studio.
We do.
Into our home to do that as well. And this Friday, we have a brand new host.
Who is it?
It's Taylor Renee.
Yay!
You can find her at twitch.tv/it's Taylor Renee 1.
The number.
The number. It didn't work, but yeah. It didn't work. Sad. Generally, that's supposed to work. So twitch.tv/it's Taylor Renee. That's RENEE and the number 1. I think we got Kelly typing it in right meow. Go ahead, give her a follow, show her some love. We're really excited to have her join. We got to chat with her a little bit at TwitchCon.
Man, we made a ton of friends.
We made a ton of friends at TwitchCon. She seems super sweet and nice. We're excited to have her.
Thank you, Kels, Bells.
Yes, that.
Right meow.
Right meow. So this Friday, check her out. Hop in game. We're gonna have a lot of fun this Friday.
Definitely, Tiff. You are a part of the family, not a part.
No, you are part. You are with.
You're with, not
us.
Yeah.
Not a part. With.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. I don't get it. Thanks, Kelly. And our next map approval is gonna be Thursday. So get those Sportsball maps in. Get your thumbnail updates in. I will be doing a round of approvals this Thursday.
Nice.
On the 9th.
Nice.
If I'm not distracted.
Nice.
Pets.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You will be. What else were we I was gonna say something else really awesome.
Let's see. What is?
Yeah, Pooch, you are a part.
So thank you guys so much for joining us. We will check you guys, or you will check us out next
check a
Monday.
look at us next Monday.
I really didn't want to say check a look again.
Anyway,
join us.
Drive it right into the ground.
Join us next Monday, November 13th, 4 o'clock Pacific time.
That's right. Keep your ideas about what's coming in the winter flowing. Share what you want. Share what you want to see in game, and we'll make it.
Maybe. Probably. Definitely.
Most definitely a probably. Anyway.
Have a great one. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Goodbye.
Talk to you soon.